Are you tired of being overcharged and forced into paying a monthly subscription for your Mac and Windows software? Well, if you are, currently we're having a 50% off discount on all the latest Mac and Windows software, such as AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Photoshop, Microsoft Office, and much more. Our 50% off discount will be ending soon, so be sure to text us "Need Software" to 323-405-1341. That's 323-405-1341. We aim to please, so expect 24/7 technical support, the latest premium software, instant software links delivered to your email, and PayPal buyer's protection guarantee.
We had a passing of an actor that I pretty much enjoy. I don't know him personally, but he seemed like he was a good guy. Hopefully I don't find out anything about him that would make me think otherwise, but rest in peace, Paul Sorvino.
My guy.
From Goodfellas and many other movies, but most notably from Goodfellas, classic scenes with him and Ray Liotta, who just passed away as well.
Terrible.
Paul Sorvino, the father of actress Mira Sorvino. You know, he had a long career, man. And he definitely knew his craft and was, you know, was good at it, man. He was good at what he did, man. You know, and he was just one of those actors that when you see him, you know, I always enjoyed him. I never felt like he gave a shitty performance or, you know. And he seemed likable, even if he was playing a heavy, like, you know what I mean? He seemed like, you know, type of guy. He might be a cool guy in real life, though. Could be wrong. Might have a bunch of
I'm like, I would hate for the tapes to surface, right?
Everybody in the comments be like, oh, see, there goes one. Hang on. Look. Paul Sorvino called Denzel a darky.
No, damn.
See, I didn't know.
It's always, yo. I'm still
who he was in Italian.
I'm still praying that I can die peacefully before news break out that like Alex Trebek says some flagrant shit. I'm still like I'm still professing my love for Alex Trebek.
Or your boy and I'm sorry I didn't watch it yet. Bill Burr or whatever his name is. That's right.
Oh, that's my dog.
Right. If you found some shit out about him, you would be heartbroken.
Yeah,
that's your fucking guy.
That's my fucking guy. Like, he's the guy that no black person wants to say out loud. They think he's funnier than Dave Chappelle. Like, that's my guy.
First of all, I like Dave Chappelle, but he just because he's, you know, for a lot of people, the top black comedian. He's not necessarily my favorite comedian. I don't know if he makes me laugh the hardest. Like like
you'll hear Dave and Bill as number one and number two. Like they're definitely Jay-Z and Nas though.
Comedy is in such a weird place right now. I tell you, like with all the fucking bullshit going on, all the fucking.
But guess who gets to benefit from white privilege and say whatever the fuck they want? My nigga Bill.
Who? Bill Maher?
Bill Burr.
Oh, Bill Burr.
I'm saying Bill Burr. Oh, he letting the chopper fly. And you ain't heard nothing about a cancel nothing.
Okay.
He letting it fly on the feminists. It's like he just got his laser sights set right directly at white women, and he just go from start to finish.
Nice. Yeah, I need to check that out.
Nah, but I'm like, you would love it.
It's on Netflix. You said Netflix?
Yep.
Okay.
You would love it. Speaking of shows, I just binged Terminal List with Chris Pratt. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was a series. I didn't mean to get drawn into a series. I'm trying to like get away from series. I'm just spending way too much time watching series and not doing enough work. But I love a series that keeps you on edge from minute 1 of episode 1 to minute 59 of episode 8 or 10 or however many episodes it is. Like, this shit was good from start to finish. Like, oh shit, all the way to the end, like the very end, like, oh shit. Ah damn, like it's good like that. Those are good shows.
Tell me, I like how Dave battling these trans people. Is he in trouble with them again? I think maybe.
No, I think, well, he had a show. He had a show scheduled at the iconic First Avenue venue in Minneapolis, and
Yeah, and the
staff, the
gay
band
staff.
is canceled. But I mean, he just went to another venue and they honored the tickets. I mean, it's, it's Dave's not getting canceled.
That man said Bill Burr don't go in on the trans though. I don't know.
No, not well. I mean, is Dave really going in on him? No, I mean, he told a story, he gave some context to it, and I don't know, they just didn't like what I'm not of that community, so I can't speak to should they be offended or not, but I didn't feel like he's been like hammering away at him, so, but it is what it is.
Did you hear about this shit with Charleston White and Souljah Boy?
Did somebody tase somebody? I heard somebody got tased.
Well, there was some pepper spray. No, pepper spray was involved.
There you go, pepper spray.
I think so apparently maybe Souljah Boy and a couple people walked up on Charleston White like, hey nigga, what's that shit you was talking about? And this nigga pulled out some pepper spray and start spraying up the situation. They said, whatchamacallit said he was doing it as he was running and shit. Pepper sprayed up the situation. And then he got on it. You damn right, I pepper sprayed y'all. And he
needs to be careful. He's making a lot of enemies out here.
A lot of enemies unnecessarily.
Yeah, like you just like it's just for the sake of creating content.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm starting to, I hate that something as beautiful as and necessary as podcasting, because we need these. Like we have the pioneers and the veterans that created this beautiful culture, and the next chapter in life is like, okay, we're not going to be running around on stage forever. Like now it's time to share the gems and tell the stories around the campfire. Like this is what I look at podcasting as, and it's just become a fucking cesspool of chatty patty ass niggas. Like I didn't even.
Does he have a podcast?
No, but he's like, it's like
he's just a personality.
Yeah, it's like that's what I mean.
Personality.
It's like people are just finding whatever you call them, trolls. It's like people are just creating content out of just turning on a camera and talking shit, and it's like I just never in my wildest imagination knew niggas was so talkative. Like, god damn. Like, I just be wanting to tell motherfuckers, shut up sometimes. Like,
yeah. I be want to tell niggas, shut the fuck up.
All the way the fuck up.
Not just shut up. Shut the fuck.
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck up.
Like
that.
Yeah, like somebody said, especially Whack 100. Yeah, shit like that. It's like, come on, dog. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
So,
enough is enough.
Yeah, just enough. It's enough.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Motherfuckers that's always just want to be beefing and just always just
I don't want to say throw the whole podcast world away, because we need it. Like we need to hear these stories. Like, you know, we want to know what was going on before YouTube and the internet and things like that. And
we need a certain point of view that's not not the mainstream point of view. That's an authentic point of view.
Yes.
Based in, you know, the love of, you know, our people and this culture.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. Like we need us to tell our stories, not, you know, this
all these culturally co-opted things. Because just like we said at the beginning of the shit, something like Sesame Street in the beginning, that was like hip hop in a way. You understand what I'm saying? That was like hip hop. And now look, you got fucking the character waving off the little black girls, the little the little God girls, the little original girls. You know what I mean? The original seeds. And
yep. And now we have people sitting in offices telling people like our beloved Professor Griff that he's on timeout, or so, you know, just like shit like that. So I want I don't know.
You say Griff on timeout?
No, I'm saying someone, you know, someone from an office can influence, you know, can cause a rift in Public Enemy. I'm just using that.
Right.
I'm just using that as an example. Someone as necessary as them at that time, you know, a division was created behind, you know, some other race of person in an office. So
and they went at the heart. You know what I mean? They went at the heart. Like, although Griff wasn't the rapper, he wasn't the mind, he was more like the heart. You know what I mean? And helped really have the direction that Public Enemy had as far as being militant and on that NOI. You know, that was his fucking, you know what I mean? That was his heart and soul poured into the group. And
I'm gonna be got a snipe up in the comments. Got a snipe that Rosita said, "Get away from me, darky."
Because that's what Rosita said. He know what the fuck he said. He made a pact with the person before. We shook hands and he said, "You're not gonna touch them darkies, are you?" And then he went to the fucking telling you that's what happened. That's why he shook hands. I'm telling you, if you look, they shook hands and then he said, because they asked him, "Are you gonna touch the darkies?"
That's what he said. That's what he said verbatim.
I mean, something like that. Something to that effect. I don't know if it was niggas, darkies,
Elon Musk getting his own stepdaughter pregnant. I mean, shit, what you call it? Did that? What's his name? Woody Allen. They love that shit.
Yeah, Elon Musk's father, right? Did that. Yeah.
They love fucking a wife, daughter, and all that shit. They big on that shit.
I saw a picture of this nigga Elon Musk with his shirt off. Did you see that picture?
Nah, but I heard Bill Gates' daughter is dating a black man.
Word? Yeah, I think I heard that too.
One for us. Drop the bomb for that man. Protect that king at all costs.
That's gonna make him fucking hate black men even more and shit. Oh, we really got to get rid of the fucking population now. You know, speaking of population, I just saw something. I might have sent it to you about the whole hoax about overpopulation. Now, just think about this. Just one fact right here, right? Just think about this. Remember back in the like World War II, back in those days, remember how families used to have like 10 fucking children? Like that was normal. Do you remember that?
They had no birth control back then.
Right. So how at that time was there only supposed to be supposedly 1 billion people on the planet? And now fast forward in a time where families only have 1, 2 at the most. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people choosing not to have them at all. How the fuck did it supposedly exponentially go to 7 billion?
Why wouldn't it?
Why would it?
Easy. That's easy.
That is not easy.
That's
that is
easy.
not easy.
If two people have 10 kids, and those 10 people have 5 kids, and each of them 5 kids have 2, it's still spreading.
No, not the same. Not the same. As you go on, once you get to about 30 years, it'll level out, right? And so you'll need, yes, it will.
No, because each person
is
ultimately going to be responsible for like 100 people.
First of all,
great grandma.
Men don't reproduce. So one woman has to have 2 babies to replace every male and female. Okay, a man can't have a baby like that. So every woman is not having. I'm talking about the population of the planet. Okay. So every woman would have the assumption is every woman would have to have 2 babies, forgetting about wars, famine, fucking disease, and just women that don't want to have babies at all. So there would be a bunch of women that would have to take up the slack and all of that for these women.
And people are
they're not. We have abortions and all of this type of shit. There's no way that at a time when we were having 10 families were having 10 children at a time. Listen,
and those 10 kids have 10 kids, and those 10 kids have 10 kids.
No, but that's not what happened. That's not what happened.
That is what happened.
No, they had 10 kids, and then it went smaller and smaller.
No, it's not. If you go if you do,
it wasn't 3 generations of 10 kids.
If you do any family tree, grandma and great grandma at the top, that tree goes 3, 4, 5 places. And if you have a son and that son got 3 kids with her and 4 kids with her, are you kidding?
You're not seeing the math. Are y'all understanding what I'm saying, y'all?
I understand what you're saying. I just don't agree with you. You're trying to say that you're trying to say 10 people. You're trying to say it should be like this. It should get smaller. You're not realizing
that's what's happening. No, it is. We're at a time where just put it this. Just forget what you're thinking about. Blah blah blah. We're at a time right now.
It's not what
they're claiming that there's 7 billion people, yet we're not reproducing the way we were back then. So how do we have more people but less reproduction? There was, just like you said, there wasn't birth control back then. Now there is. Now you have less people having children. So why would there be more people in the world? It doesn't make sense. No, it's not because they
multiplied. I mean, there could be.
Watch the video that I sent you, and it gets into the science of how it really works. I think we're going by assumptions right now.
I'm not going by assumptions. I'm looking at great grandma and everything that came from her. Like 100 motherfuckers came from that one 90-year-old
Listen,
woman.
your grandmother, right?
Grandkids. I'm talking the
If your
grandkids,
grandmother
the
had 10 kids,
great-grandkids.
right? Each one of those kids did not have 10 kids. Let's say she had 7 boys and 3 girls. The 3 girls are the ones that's going to have to make up for the 7 boys. They're going to have babies to make up for this.
Why are you? But wait, hold on.
You're not understanding.
Why are you discarding the kids that the men are
because
creating?
You still have to replace. You're still replacing each body. You're not replacing.
And what do you think the men are doing?
He's not doing. The woman is doing it. The woman is doing it.
The men are creating kids too. No, they're not. They're not giving birth to them, but they are having kids.
Okay,
too.
so when listen, a man has a child with one woman, right? Mm-hmm. So he has one child, right? Mm-hmm. He created a child. Mm-hmm. Now, boom, that's a replacement for one of them. Mm-hmm. For one out of the man and the woman, that's a replacement for one of them. Mm-hmm. Where's the other replacement out of this couple? Just these 2 people. We're trying to replace just these 2 people right now. So where's the other replacement for the other body?
That's in this house. And guess what's happening in this house? NBA Lil Durk got 6 kids. NBA Youngboy got 5.
You're saying that
Dr. Dre got 11
people.
DMX got 17.
That's making, even though there's abortion and all of that, there's other people that's making up for the people that need to be replaced in order to have what we need. That's what you're saying.
Hello. One man made 17 children.
So DMX. What?
One man, Dr. Dre, made 11 children. Hello. This happens a lot. Hello.
No, it doesn't happen a lot. That doesn't happen a lot.
Men are having mad kids.
I mean, maybe dudes that got money and shit like that. I know people that's having less kids.
Okay, they can be having it with one woman or several women, but you're completely eradicating the babies that
how many children you have
are making. I have
how many children? Right.
I have one. She has 3 brothers. So between her mother and her father, 4 kids were made. I made 1.
Right, but see, but
maybe,
her father,
maybe 5 or 6. Look, maybe 5 or 6.
It still doesn't equal out because her father. Listen, because each woman how many women did the father have children with?
First of all, one of her brothers, his mother had 10 boys. 10. One of her brothers.
What year was this?
The year was 2000 such and such. No, right now today, I know girls with 8 and 10 kids.
What?
She got one brother.
They're still not making up for.
Mama made 9 other boys. She got a cousin who got 8 siblings. You crazy as all hell. It's women out here with 4, 5 kids. Some of them doing it married, working responsibly.
People don't live much longer these days than the 50s. Not much to make a billions to jump from 1 billion to 7 billion. Like it's just crazy.
You just don't you can't picture over time how a man and a woman eventually created a whole family tree. So you don't believe in like family trees?
Of course,
like
there's family trees, but I've worked on a family tree.
People. It started with I don't know how far you want to go back. Grandma, grandpa, great grandma, great grandpa.
Watch the video that I sent you, and you'll see what I'm talking about as far as the replacement of humanity and what it would really take. It would take each woman to have 2 babies at least. Every woman, not just some, not this one had 17, all of them. would have to have at least 2 babies. And it's not just about the man having a baby. The woman he has a baby with has to have 2 babies. Because it has to be one for him and one for her.
Okay, so you have families that have single kids, and then you have families with multiple kids.
But not as much as there was back in the days. That's all I'm saying. There was way more families with multiple kids back in the days. It's just a fact. The families with 10 kids was way more regular back then.
Oh, it absolutely was. It absolutely was. But you're also negating the fact that those 10 kids went on to have kids, and those kids went on to have kids, and those kids went on to have kids. So even if somebody's only having 1 kid today, there's still a shit pile of people in the family.
You'll see. Just everybody in the comments, just think about it and see and look into it and see what you get. Long story short, there is no fucking overpopulation on the fucking planet Earth. That's a fucking hoax to make you feel like scarcity is real. It's not.
Yeah. I mean,
everybody in the planet can have a house and a backyard, and it would all fit in the spot the size of Texas.
Define overpopulation. What is the definition of overpopulation?
They say that overpopulation is something that's putting a strain on the world's resources and is going to take up the food and all this type of shit. This is some nonsense that happened, that started by some dude in the 1800s who believed that food grew at a certain rate and people grew at a certain rate, and by some time the food was going to run out. And so he believed that they needed to get rid of the undesirables, which were original people, so that the desirables can live and not starve. And that's what they tried to do. It was then reestablished again in 1968 by some, professor motherfucker who claimed, the world was going to be overpopulated, and they started getting funding and all this type of shit. And by the 70s, we were supposed to run out of fucking food and all that type of shit. It never fucking happened.
How about get some of these motherfuckers out of here? I don't give a shit.
Yeah, get them out of here with this bullshit. Because it's too much bullshit they got us fucking focusing on, man. Global warming, fucking population. Like, come on, man.
You don't believe the earth is getting hotter?
Absolutely not.
What do you believe in? I'm like, God damn. If he said it, it's a lie. What do you think? What do you believe in?
It's not about believing. It's about knowing. It's about doing the knowledge and not just taking things on face value. Crack the egg, get to the yolk. Don't just take what's presented to you. Look inside for yourself.
I don't think I give enough shits, but I feel you. I feel you, though. God bless you.
I don't think I give enough fucks.
But, glad there's people like you
I still have fucks to give.
To get to the core. You let me know how it goes over there.
I got shits to give. Oh, shut up, Danny. It's not real. Climate change is real, Jamar. Shut up.
Oh, wow. Shit. I don't.
Goddamn founder of the Weather Channel told motherfuckers it was So it's a fucking hoax. Like,
I
seriously.
don't think I give enough shit. I do think aren't the glacier caps melting? No, maybe.
They're supposed to melt and they refreeze.
In the winter,
Things melt and
they melt in the
freeze.
summer, freeze.
Like, that's what they're supposed to do. Exactly. They have cycles. Like,
I
you
love this
motherfuckers. Like,
guy.
and you have super cold winters and go, oh, why is it so cold? Yeah, you said it was global warming. Stupid fucks.
No,
Anyway.
it's like 70 degrees on Christmas, man. Come on, yo, stop playing.
Stop it.
Come on, yo.
Stop
It was 60 degrees on New Year's, yo. It's not getting hotter out here in these earth streets.
No.
All right, man.
It's not.
Fuck it, man. I hear you.
Well, shit. I think we've had a good one.
Oh shit.
We got any other topics y'all got for us before we get out of here, y'all?
This was literally you literally have to name this show Shooting the Shit. This is
Shooting the Shit. Yeah. This is the Shooting the Shit episode.
We arguing about 1 + 1 = 2 and shit.
Okay.
If one man and one woman have a kid, how many kids? How does that become 7 billion? Like, I mean,
let's
know,
really
man.
figure it out. Like, you know what I mean? Let's not assume that it becomes 7 billion. Let's really figure it out. Like, you know what I mean? And see how we would get to that mathematically. Like,
I believe,
you know what I mean? Let's do it.
I believe half of what I see and none of what I hear.